Good morning, one and all present over here. This is Dr. Manjunath B A, Associate Professor in the Department of Information Science and Engineering, NMIT. So today I am going to handle C# and .NET subject. So here in this programming language, of course you already know many languages are present in the current era, but C# and .NET nowadays it's become a very emergent language. In the C# and .NET, you are going to study very fundamentals of the .NET framework. There, you are going to study .NET development tools like Visual Studio .NET and languages. Their features, especially features, are very important. There, you are going to study language interoperability. So that means any language you can combine and you can make an integrate, and you can get the output of that integrated output. So that means all the languages we can combine like C#, J#, Visual Studio, C, C++, Python. So like the different varieties of languages we can combine, we can produce the output of that same whatever the combined the languages. Yeah. Now here we have all the features of object-oriented programming languages like encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. Also all those things you are going to study in Java also, and object-oriented programming languages also. And here especially in this language we are not going to handle pointers. So if you are not using a pointers, then how to delete or how to point out a particular object or variables. So that is the major big questions in this. So of course by using C# we can easily delete all the objects or variables what are present in the heap memory by using garbage collection. And by using exception handling, of course we can take any exceptions or errors or mistakes, so we can easily show to users by using exception handling, and we can also handle that exceptions. And here if you see this very important diagram here. In this diagram, of course, you can see C# shows files. It may be any source files and their respective compilers we are going to use. So, of course, after this compiler, it will produce .exe or .dll code. Those code is called as Microsoft Intermediate Language metadata. So, those metadata are we are going to push that one into .NET framework to produce a machine code. To produce the machine code, we are passing that assembly languages. So this assembly languages, it consists huge things. It may be sometimes they are going to call common language runtimes, sometimes they may call assemblies, sometimes they may also called intermediate languages. And those things we are passing into the .NET framework because we have to produce to local machine language. So this is that whatever .dll is there or .exe is there, that is not a machine dependent, it's a machine independent language. So that's why to convert that one into machine language we are using jitter. So that means just in time compiler. So by using that compiler we can produce entire code into machine code. That means any platform or any operating system that code can be run like Java. And to run that one we are using .NET framework, class libraries, all those things. And here see here, C# source code is there, Perl.NET source code is there, COBOL.NET source code is there, C++ source code is there. See, you can write any language in any tools, C# tool or .NET tool or COBOL tool or C++ tool. But your Visual Studio, it will combine all the languages together, their respective compilers. It will compile and it will produce an intermediate language. So the main basic usage of intermediate language is anybody or any system can easily understand that intermediate language. So your Visual Studio easily understand and it will compile and it will produce to local machine languages. So any operating system can run that one. So that is the main use of this CTS, common type system. And here in the CTS, of course, the varieties of types, you can see class types. Of course, you can derive the class by using the name class. After that, any method after under the class name followed by any method name. So you can declare, you can produce the output of that. So there are a huge number of class characteristics also present. So sealed class is there, abstract class is there, visibility of this class is there. So visibility means, of course, there is a public, private, protected. So internal protected is there. By using that, so we can hide the data, we can show the data to any person by using public, private, protected. And so here the huge thing is data types. Varieties of data types we can use here. So in that, there are mainly two types of data types, reference types and value types. We can easily convert from value type to a reference type and reference type to a value type by using boxing and unboxing features. Understood. So here, the boxing and unboxing, by seeing the word, it is very, you can also get to know boxing and unboxing means it's a fight. It's not a fight, it's a conversion methods. So any value type of the data, you can convert it into reference type. So reference type data, you can convert back into value type. So that is the main logic of this boxing and unboxing. So, and of course, so here you're using all the different varieties of data types. So all the types we are using here, and we can run the program in all the varieties of data types. And of course, here, if you get any programming error, so that time how to see the errors, how to debug, and how to make our customized namespace. So here, this is the example. In this example, you can get to know how to make our own namespace. Namespace in the sense is a header files. So in this header files, you can also create your own header files by using this syntax. So in this syntax, of course, any type, not only here they are giving only circle, hexagon, square, like that. Not only that, any type you can also create by using the .cs format. And so everything, so you can do. So this platform is, C# and .Net, very widely using platform. So anybody can use any type of, it only not only supports only web, so it will support web application, system application, operating system level application, and desktop applications, gaming, any type. So it's a hugely using C# .Net languages and Visual Studio. So anybody can use. Thank you.